Hi, this is attorney Stephen Spano.
And I'm attorney Andrea Witt with a Legal and Financial Minute, or two. The smallest difference between two seemingly identical sentences in a will or a trust can result in catastrophic consequences.
Indeed it can. That difference in those two sentences can mean the difference between an inexpensive administration of somebody's estate versus a protracted court battle that can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Here's just one little example. Let's say we have two neighbors in identical homes with identical home values living next to each other, and each neighbor has 3 children.
Okay, let's also say that each of the neighbors has lost a spouse and now lives in the home alone or even with one or more of their children or grandchildren.
Let's add that the first neighbor has a will or a trust that states, I leave all my assets equally to my 3 children.
While the second neighbor has a will or trust that states, I direct all of my assets be sold and distributed equally to my 3 children.
What's the difference? In the first example, on the death of the parent, all 3 children own everything. So each one owns 1/3 even of the coffee table.
They also jointly own the house, and one child may refuse to sell or to refuse to pay any expenses, or they may even move into the house themselves or have one of their children or someone else move into the house and say, I'm entitled to it because I'm a 1/3 owner.
Well, this can result in litigation costing families hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Because let's look at the second neighbor again. That neighbor had language that permitted the personal representative or the trustee, depending on whether it's a will or a trust, to sell the house and all of the assets and then divide the estate equally. The beneficiaries don't own 1/3 of the coffee table or the house. They get 1/3 of its value once it's sold.
But what if one of the children of the second neighbor wants an asset, including the house? Well, they can apply their 1/3 share of the estate as down payment and then just pay the remaining 2/3 share to purchase it.
Great idea. In the end, what's left is just money, and money is easy to divide. Everyone wins, in the second example anyway, as everyone gets their fair share of the estate.
The moral of today's episode is that even a tiny change in what appears to be insignificant language can have an enormous impact.
Indeed it can. So join us for our next episode of a Legal and Financial Minute, or two.
And remember, all legal and financial professionals are not the same. Seek out an expert legal and financial professional to protect you and your family.
We hope this Legal and Financial Minute, or two, has helped you and those you love to protect your health, your assets, your income, and preserve your way of life.
If you have something you would like us to address in one of our segments, or have any questions on this or another legal or financial topic, feel free to call or text Spano, DeWicki, and Witt at 781-231-7800 or email us at help@spanodewicki.com.